Why, hello there, necromancers and lich kings alike. Shams Nelson here from Pen and Blade, and in this, look at this map. I don't even know what to say, but this is Skeletor's work, the final challenge in the three Chub Chub challenges, and he is on his way to become a pencil knight. This is his submission to become a pencil knight. And this is one of the coolest maps I've ever seen. Honestly, this is crazy. I love the way he did the city and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to study this and and look at how the waves come up against the. That's awesome, man. Really, I'm pretty blown away by this. I don't know why it's cut off at the bottom. I want to show you the earlier map. Look at this is the rough draft. And let's see if we can see some of we got the Nidhogg. There's a temple, is that Sabaton? The Ivory Tower. Megaloga City, or Megola City. Castle Raven. Look at this, the Fire Swamps. We got everything here. The Wizard Tower, Green Forest. Wow, this forest really came out nicely. I like that style. Okay, we gotta start getting into the lore. So I am clearly very excited. Oh, Ye Old Portal and the Sword and Sorcery. The Ye Old Portal. Is that this? Oh, is in the water? Why is it getting cut off? But one of my favorite spots, Sword and Sorcery Factory. What is that? All right, we're gonna have to go on, move ahead a little bit, and we're gonna get to see Nelson Khan. Okay. Wow. Apparently he did. You only have to do 3 people, but apparently he did 6 for the Chub Chub challenge. So I'm really excited. Let us begin. The land of Questeros lies in the Quest realm, below the Celestial realm. The king of Questeros lives atop Mount Tumble, the middle of Questeros. He lives in the Ivory Tower and rules above the humdrums below. So let's see, Mount Tumble. Do we have it up here? There we go. That's it. Ruling above the humdrums. They call him Nelson Khan, a peaceful yet iron-fisted ruler. He was once a peasant, working for Count Rugu. Rhymes with Gugu. Count Rugu rhymes with Gugu. He was employed, is that part of his title? He was employed as a servant in the Lord's castle. Over time, he rose through the ranks until he was lieutenant for Rugu. After years of service, Rugu died without an heir, so the courtship was placed on Shams. This was when he was known as Count Shams. He expanded his territories, gaining alliances with tribes and fighting some neighboring lords. It is said that the greatest feast known in the realm, in the middle of the Green Forest. It is said he held the greatest feast known in the realm in the middle of the Green Forest. 200 pounds of bread and fruit, 15 cows, 30 oxen, 50 fish, 2 whales, and 9 boars. Almost 300 people from all over came to the event. It's so well commemorated, it's even on the map. The feasting location in the Green Forest. In the year of the Chupacabra, of course, the great Nidhogg arose from the space realm as he first devoured many mountains on the surface before facing Nelson Khan. What a fool. He arose from the Green Castle after hearing of the great Nidhogg's horrible destructions. He wounded the Nidhogg 7 times before it gobbled both his legs. Well, small price to pay. With his sword, he rode the great worm until he thrust his ancient golden dagger into its throat. After the battle, the people crowned him king of all things in the realm. Ah, the legless king. While in the temple of the Skelepope, Shams broke his ankle. He was brought to the city of Megola to have. Wait, I thought wait a minute. Hold on. Rewind. Gobbled. He wounded the Nidhogg 7 times before it gobbled both his legs. Fast forward. Shams broke his ankle. Wait, what? He was brought to the city of Megola to have it healed. This is where he met with Ibdu of Brarbak. He struck a deal with him, buying out his company Sword and Sorcery. I would do that. Sword and Sorcery, where he made potions and swords for adventures. That's so awesome. That's a great way to retire. Alright, so let's see. Here's the Ivory Mountain, Mount Tumble, where I ruled over the people. The Nidhogg that I slayed, I guess his body is just lying there now for all eternity. The Green Castle, I think that's also my castle. I remember that's where I left to go face the Nidhogg. Oh no, yeah, facing Nelson Khan, who rose from the Green Castle. Kamui, the hedge lord. Alright. Oh, what? What a beast. Is this him like with his helmet but is covered in hedges? The hedge lord once worked at sword and sorcery, but after a huge layoff of workers, he disappeared into the green forest. Among many tales, he built up followers over a span of 5 years in the forest. When he appeared, he came with his followers riding the great stag. Oh, that's cool. He went on many quests for gold and fortune. He went to the catacombs under Megola. He met with the early lord, Aniventure. So here are the catacombs. So look, there's a little, just in case you don't see, a little hand pointing the way. The catacombs down there. That's really cool, man. I really dig your map drawing style. It's awesome. He was there apparently caught practicing necromancy, which is now illegal in Questeros. In the catacombs, Kamui fought many skeletons of old, ranging from servants to ancient kings. There were multiple... Wait, let me get this straight. Hold on, let me just... Rewind a second. There are multiple ancient king skeletons in here. There's more than one ancient king buried in these catacombs. I guess it's a catacomb, so there's lots of ancient kings. Alright, that's pretty awesome, man. Just fighting ancient kings. It is here that he found the willow spell. In fact, I think the catacomb should be just filled exclusively with hundreds of ancient king skeletons. It is here that he found the willow spell. Unfortunately, he drank it without reading the label and is now known as a tree knight throwing apples at adventurers. That explains everything. The hedge lord, Kamui the hedge lord, aka the tree knight. Lord Boris the animal. Anti-gamer, okay. Lord Boris was once a man who lived in Raven Castle in the northern corner of Questeros. The land of Odd was always Odd, dubbed Odd Country. He inherited the title Count of Odd. Odd Country is made up of large swamps. Not many people live there, and the sky is always cloudy, misty, or dark. His father, Lord Conan Wolfgrim, oh, what a name. That's what I'm naming my son, including Lord. He'll be Lord Conan Wolfgrim Nelson. Became a werewolf after venturing into the fire swamps at an early age. Boris inherited these traits. At times, he may become a werewolf. I should leave it up here so you can see the picture. He may become a werewolf. Where am I? On command. The mists of the old country gave him power to mystical and dark creatures throughout the years. Despite of the atmosphere, he became a poet. Over time, he traveled so far. He traveled so far that they called him a poet knight. One day he was tired of the pen and paper, so he went on a quest. He bought some potions and armor at the nearest sword and sorcery store and ventured. He came to a large tower. He could not see the top of it. As clouds engulfed the sky, he battled many a foe and threw them in the huge abyss he crawled from. Stairs twisted upwards to the sky. He finally came to the top. He saw a man in a robe reading a mysteriously large book. "Old man, tell me," and with his quick gesture of his hand, Lord Boris was sucked up into a painting on the wall. I'm guessing that's the window right there or something, and that's him on the wall. So wait, and this happened, tall towers, okay, hold on. Where did this happen? Sabaton? The Ivory Tower? I know not. Alright. Next we have Nicholas' last name, the Soul Knight. When the Dark Portal still had power, it stole a soul from a painter named Nicholas. Oh, this is such a cool drawing, man. What is... Dude, Skeletor, you just leveled up hardcore. You are truly a worthy pencil knight, my friend. With the soul that it consumed, it created a soul in its place. It took in the possession of armor, no body to fill, an empty shell. That Soul Knight terrorized the city of Magola for many years. He still clings to his past painting. I wonder what the whole painting looked like. Whoa. Imp King. Oh, the hybrid artist. Yep, that's him. No. Well... The Imp King lives in the Fire Swamp, in the middle of Odd Country. Without the Lord, he now terrorizes Odd Country as much as he wants. Odd Country So that's between Magola City and Castle Raven by the fire swamps. Wow, man. That's an odd country. And finally, last but not least, Los Insecto Molluscoid. Oh, that's so awesome. Dude, these dogs are freaking cool. Los Insecto comes from the local clan of the south, in the south of Brarbach. His father, El Campeador, was once a great count who ruled over Brarbach and was even count of Magola. But El Lobo from Clan Perito rose an army of Ibuasi of Sabaton and conquered Magola while utterly destroying the country of Brarbach. The rest of the local clan retreated to inland shore. In the shore, El Campeador died from the wounds suffered from the first battle of Brarbach. Lord Insecto seeks revenge against Ibuasi and El Lobo, who currently reside in Nelson Khan's court under false names. That's it. This is a pretty deep. I don't know what more can be expounded upon that. He suffered from the wounds, and then he seeks revenge against all these. There's a lot of political. So he seeks revenge against people who live in the Nelson Khan's court, my court, under false names. So I don't even know who these people are. Apparently their real names are Ibuasi and El Lobo. Looking pretty regal, pretty strong, man. Look at this. What is it called? I'm sure there's a name for this when there's like a statue on top of the helmet. But this is epic, man. I wouldn't want to face him on the battlefield. Nelson Khan is let's see, he's peaceful yet iron-fisted ruler. But yeah, I'm not a. Oh, but I am a great warrior. I did defeat the Nidhogg. But anyways, he doesn't have against Nelson Khan. We have to find these what's it called? The men who betrayed him. We're here on. Was even a count of Magola, but El Lobo from Clan Peroto rose with an army of Ibuasi of Sabaton and conquered Magola while utterly destroying the county of Barbara. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Okay, I got a little lost here. There's a lot of knowledge, there's a lot of history there, and I spaced out because I was thinking how cool this would be as a comic. Gotta make a comic, dude. That would be too epic. And I was just thinking that maybe the pen, to become a pen master, the next step above Pencil Knight, might involve some kind of creative endeavor such as doing a comic. But for now, we must give Skeletor the title he has truly earned this day. Let us find the Skeletor. No longer shall ye be a pencil knight, but now... I did that last time! Okay. Let's do this again. Hold on. Let's do this again. No longer shall thee be a chub, for now you have the strength of a pencil knight. Okay, I should do that because I'm probably playing my outro right now. Alright, cool. Well, that's it. If you guys are wondering what's going on with all these, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, these chub challenges. What is going on here? And why isn't he doing tutorial videos on drawing and stuff? I'll do that at some point. But also, I just want to mention, I meant to mention this in the beginning too. I'll make some other videos about this. But there's this supplement for D&D that has all these different domains for different what's it called? Parent classes. I don't know how to explain it. Alright, I messed it up. If you want to check it out, you can look at D&D supplement for literacy charity or ask me about it in the comments. And yeah, I drew this map for it and a lot of people contributed to the project. But that's another aside. Main thing though for now, congratulations Skeletor. And peace, God bless, and stay fantastic everyone.